Let's talk about Pokemon Day, Eevee Evolution, and new set coming to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I'm very excited about this. Let's talk about this and we will break down how the Eevee is going to evolve, what new cards we're expecting in this new update, and what we have for the Pokemon Day, and what Pokemon company is hiding from us. Let's jump into the video. Before even we talk about Eevee and Eevee Evolution, we have to know what Eevee all about. I know old players know about the Eevee, but there are so many new players in Pokemon TCG Pocket who are just new to this Eevee Evolution. So before that, we have to know what is all about Eevee. So with the basic definition of Eevee Pokemon, we have the ability to evolve into many forms. We have to focus on the many form. Allow us to adopt smoothly and perfectly in any environment. So basically Eevee itself is a colorless Pokemon. If we take it into the Pokemon TCG perspective, we have basically 1 feet height of an Eevee, nothing crazy about it. And we have evolution category. Now evolution category is the reason why Eevee is so popular into the game right now, because Eevee can take almost 8 forms, 8 evolution basically type. This Eevee evolved forms are the most popular and highly sell cards right now into the Pokemon TCG world. We have basic word, we can see ability is to run away and adopt ability. If in any future near or maybe in the next pack, it's just an speculation, if they decided to make an Eevee EX card, it will be 100% their retreat cost would be 0, because in the ability, its ability is to run away. And adoptability. So adoptability is again, it's a colorless card, so that means whenever we evolve some Eevee, it's going to be a Leafeon, Vaporeon. We will talk about it in the later. It's basically adoptability means it's colorless. So let's talk about the type and the weaknesses. Type is normal. Normal is again another word for the colorless in Pokemon TCG world, Pocket world. Weakness is fighting type. Now this is very interesting about the fighting type. Right now Pokemon TCG Pocket meta is all around fighting type. Mewtwo, Pikachu was genetic apex. They were so OP, SS rank, whatever you're gonna say it, S rank. But now they are not. The only thing which is right now competitive enough is fighting type and Gyarados. So we have to so this is perfect. They are introducing Eevee, so they can counter fighting type tag. Now how they're going to introduce the Eevee, that is the technical and the part we don't know about the Pokemon TCG company basically. But let's see more what we have. So they have basically HP, it's not crazy. Attacking, yeah, Eevee can attack. Defense is very low. Special attack, nothing crazy. Special defense is good enough. Speed, and yeah. So let's talk about evolution, as you guys can see. So these are the all evolution you guys gonna have from the Eevee basically. Eevee itself as a basic Pokemon is something wow about it. But their evolution is one of the money making for the Pokemon TCG Pocket, and they're not gonna stay back with the Pokemon TCG Pocket itself. So let's see how Eevee Evolution fit in the Pokemon TCG Pocket scene. So we have basically Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, Umbreon, Leafeon, and Garceon, and Flareon. So these are the 8 total evolutions. And now what we have in a Pokemon TCG Pocket is the interesting part. We have Vaporeon already, no EX version, just a basic full lot of Vaporeon. We have Jolteon, I don't think so. Espeon, no. Flareon, no. Umbreon, I would love to have Umbreon. It's my favorite Pokemon all time. We have Leafeon, but all we have is just a shiny border or 3-star Leafeon. We don't have any EXs of these Eevee evolutions. Glaceon, we can see in the Space Time Smackdown, we have Glaceon introduced into the game. And Sevion. Now Flareon is very interesting. The new picture, I will post it here if I find it. In the parachute pictures, we can see Flareon. I'm not sure why they introduced the Flareon, but and there is one star also. You can see all the balloons. They are just normal Eevee Evolution color, but there is a star balloon in it, and I don't know what is the meaning of that. It could be something, maybe the new rarity which is coming to the Pokemon TCG Pocket, or it just an artwork. I don't know. They will not put a random star balloon there. So again, I'm just distracted from the topic. So again, back to the Eevee evolutions. So all we have basically 3 Eevee evolution in the game in non-EX version, and all the 4, 5, they are just still missing. So I think they're gonna do 2 things basically. All they can do is just to release all these Eevee evolution into the upcoming update in A to B, or they are just going to complete the Gen 4 Pokemon missing Pokemons like Arceus and all that. Look at this. How many different artworks we have in Pokemon TCG Pocket only for the Eevee. They are not going to spend that much time on a Pokemon and not decided to release Eevee evolutions. We have at least 7 to 8 Pokemon TCG Pocket different artwork for Eevee. So that means they have some plans for Eevee too. I'm not sure they're going to release it now or maybe a year ago Eevee. If they're not releasing Eevee right now, it's just a missed opportunity, because Pokemon TCG Pocket having a hard time with keeping up with the other games. This game is just started at least months, 2, 3, 4 months ago, and their previous games are running from years and years. So they have to find a way to give us something that old OG players want and something new players want. So Eevee is something that is still popular in the game. So they have to introduce the Eevee. And we can see all these Eevee different art. It should make sense to release Eevee Evolution right now in the Pokemon TCG Pocket, because the Space Time Smackdown kind of disappointed me with their card. There is not much meta decks we can build to destroy something. All we have is just Darkrai and Weavile, which I consider a good card. Let's just talk about if they decided to release Eevee Evolution Pack in upcoming Pokemon TCG update. So how we're gonna play with these cards? If they decided to bring Eevee Vaporeon EX card, which is a perfect water type deck, it goes so well with Gyarados. With Jolteon, we can go with Pikachu, and I don't know, the new card is Electrifying. That's a really good one. Flareon can go with Charizard and Arcanine. Having a Espeon, which can really boost the Mew and Mewtwo's, that would be so cool. The most weakest deck right now is the Dark type deck, unfortunately. Before the Space Time Smackdown, it's just unplayable right now. But with Umbreon, if they decided to introduce the Umbreon, already game gonna boost, no doubt. So many players going to collect these cards, but the Dark type deck can have a chance to at least be in the high tier meta right now. With Darkrai, Weezing, and the new Weavile, we can really play the Umbreon with that, and it would be so fun. With Leafeon grass type right now is in a very good, I would say, with Celebi and Celebi EX and all these cards, but having an Leafeon EX would really boost the grass type. Ice type is also in the water type category, Glaceon, I would say, so it would also be fluctuating with Vaporeon and Glaceon. Now, Flareon is very interesting. The fairy type. We don't have any type like fairy type in Pokemon TCG Pocket, so I would say it will go in the psychic category because of the pinkish color. I don't know. So all we have right now is 2 water type. If they decided to bring it into the Pokemon TCG Pocket world, Vaporeon and Glaceon would be in the same category, and Espeon and Flareon would be in the same category. And maybe the more evolution will come as the game will evolve. So Eevee is really bringing some cool cards in the game. But normally a mini set don't bring a lot of, I would say, EXs with them. And there are total 8 evolution. Normally if we look at the mythical Iceland, we have only 5 EX cards. So I don't know, maybe they introduces just the 2-pack, and this time they decided to give us so many, I would say, only the Eevee EXs card. If they decided to do that, it would be so highly anticipated and very hyped pack in the Pokemon TCG game, going to be crashed so often. Okay. Let's stop there. If they decided not to bring the Eevee Evolution Pack, now what we're gonna have now? So we will going to complete like Pokemon TCG Pocket would go for Gen 4 unreleased Pokemon, which are still very important, and it's incomplete without these Pokemon. I like to see these Pokemon in the game right now, and what are these? Let's talk about that. Number 1 would be Arceus EX. Excuse me, where is my Arceus? Take my money and give me Arceus EX right now. Okay, all we know is Lucario is the best card till this day. With the recent expansion, the Space Time Smackdown, Lucario is the meta changing card. So there is no brainer that Lucario EX would be in the next pack. So yeah, we can see Arceus EX, Lucario EX. Going to introduce Luxray EX in this new pack. If they're not, they're just missing out. I don't know why. Can someone please tell me where is Lugia EX? Excuse me, Pokemon TCG Pocket. Lugia EX, come on! Is the main Gen 4 Pokemon, and you don't even try to introduce it in the previous packs? If Lugia EX don't be printed on the pack picture, I'll be so mad. Lugia EX, Lucario EX, Arceus EX, Electrifying EX, Luxray EX. There are so many EXs we need. And with the Eevee Evolution Pack, they have to do something to at least add this. It's just a mess right now, I think. Because it's a Eevee year, and Eevee supposed to be released right now. If they don't, community would be mad. But they decided not to bring all the EXs in the previous pack of the Space Time Smackdown, and they decided to make another pack, and which is in the same time of the Eevee Pokemon Day, and they decided not to give us Eevee Evolution with the 3-pack, but they decided to give us Genetic Apex pack, which I don't know why we even need that. I know there are so many new players they don't completed their Genetic Apex, but excuse me, what's special in that? At least give us Eevee 3 cards, 3 Eevee packs, or make an event of it. It's just a mess right now with I don't know what Pokemon TCG Pocket is thinking about it and how they're gonna complete all this. But let's hope. This is something which is in the mind for me for the last night, and I want to share with you guys. I hope you guys have something to say in this. Let's join in the community tab or in the comment section below, and I see you in the next video. Till then, peace.